your accurate Storm Team 12 forecast.
We do have a slight risk of seeing some severe storms over western Kansas this evening and tonight after 9 p.m. Central Time. Some hail, maybe to quarter-size wind gusts to 60 miles per hour possible. So we'll be watching for some of that activity. Not all of western Kansas is going to see severe storms tonight, but at least some isolated activity will be possible. There is a little thunder shower here between Kinsley and Greensburg right now. It's moving off in an easterly direction, and you can see how it kind of flared up just east of Dodge City earlier, kind of weakening now as it's moving east. So some brief heavy rainfall there. That's about it. We are watching storms in eastern sections of Colorado, seeing if some of this is going to hold together into parts of northwest Kansas tonight. There could be some more storms later tonight as well in southwest Nebraska that could come into northwest Kansas. So this is the primary portion of the state that we're watching for the possibility of some strong to severe storms here into the evening and overnight hours. 70 for Wichita tonight, a humid night on the way. We'll have a chance of isolated thunderstorms for your Saturday. 88 degrees. It is going to be humid again as we head into tomorrow as well, with highs upper 80s to lower 90s statewide. Timing out the storm chances on Future Track here over the next couple of days. You're going to see those storms coming into northwest Kansas tonight. Some of that activity in southwest Nebraska could come into northwest Kansas as well. And then by daybreak tomorrow, a few storms possible over the central part of the state with some brief heavy downpours. This activity by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning not going to be severe in central Kansas, but Wichita will have about a 20% chance of a shower or storm early in the day tomorrow. And then by the afternoon, maybe a few more stray storms at central and eastern Kansas. So we'll keep the rain chance going into the afternoon as well. Tomorrow night, more storms possible over northwest Kansas. And watch what happens here by daybreak on Sunday. We could be looking at more widespread storm activity over the central and eastern part of the state. Heavy rainfall and some strong winds possible. And that'll push south, getting out of here by Sunday afternoon. We're going to watch some storms over eastern Colorado late Sunday. Some of that activity could work into parts of western Kansas. Highs on Sunday, upper 80s in the east, mid 90s in the west. And then early next week, it's going to get hotter. Highs in the 90s statewide. Feels like temperatures probably mid to upper 90s. And then by Tuesday, this is going to be one of the hotter days early next week. Feels like temperatures, that's when you factor in the humidity, going to be in the mid 90s to around 100 degrees. You see a little bit cooler numbers here in northwest Kansas, though. That's a cold front working its way into northern Kansas, and that could stir up some thunderstorm activity once we get into the late afternoon and evening hours. And some of these storms Tuesday could be severe. So again, that's for northern Kansas through 10 p.m. Tuesday. And then eventually some of those storms could come into the southern part of the state, including Wichita. That'll be a little bit later Tuesday night into very early Wednesday morning. So some more active weather as we go into early next week. In Wichita now, 87 degrees. The winds are calm. Low temperatures tonight fall back into the 60s to near 70 degrees. Can watch for a few storms to work their way from west to east across Kansas. Highs tomorrow, 88 in Wichita, 90 in Salina, with 91 in Hays. Again, a few isolated storms possible over central and eastern Kansas during the day. And on the 10-day forecast for Wichita, stray storm chances here over the weekend. Probably not a washout for Saturday and Sunday. And then 95 on Tuesday. That's why we think the feels like temperatures there will be closer to 100. Storm chance Tuesday night, and then beyond that, looks like a dry stretch of weather. Highs in the low to mid 90s as we go into next weekend.